go to the grocery store, shop, and then come back to my apartment. And so I can cut that out of my, of my schedule basically, and let somebody else do that. And I basically just come down and whenever they arrive and bring the groceries up to my apartment, and that's all I do. So I cut out that hour and a half of actually finding and having to get the groceries. And there is a tiny bit of a markup, but it's not noticeable at all. Like I don't pay 100% more than I would have paid if I was going to the grocery store on my own. It's probably comes out to a couple of bucks, and then there's the delivery charge, which again it's not really noticeable. All that combined together is not much more than I would typically be spending on my own going to the grocery store. So I don't really even notice it. And if you're a solopreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, if you work for yourself, work at home, this is kind of what kind of made me continue with Instacart, because each of your hours is precious, especially during the daytime while you're working. A lot of times I go to the grocery store while I was in work mode, and it cuts out of that it cuts a chunk out of your day basically. And so I highly recommend Instacart. I think once you start using it, you'll get addicted. And it's not available in every state or city just yet, but it's really great and it's expanding. So if you're looking for a grocery delivery service, or you're just looking to gain back some of the hours in your life, I would highly recommend checking out Instacart. And like I said, it's extremely affordable. Back in, a couple of years ago, I thought that you had to have some kind of personal assistant and make tons of money to afford a service like this, but Instacart just makes it crazy simple to have somebody else do the grunt work of going to the store and picking out your groceries. Now, if there's something specific that you want, you may not find it listed on your grocery store, but you can type that in if you want something specific, and they'll get that. Or if you want to hand pick certain things yourself, you can go to the store specifically for those handful of items. But for like general groceries, milk, bread, water, sandwich meat, whatever, like the typical things that you're going to the grocery store to get, absolutely use Instacart for that, because it's going to save you tons and tons of time. So if you click the link below, you can check out Instacart, sign up for a free account, check it out. The best option, I think there's a free option, which is why I prefer them over another solution called Shipt. But Shipt just makes you pay for like their, I think it's an annual service or a monthly service for their delivery charge. But Instacart doesn't ding you with that up front, so you can choose if you want to be like an Instacart member or whatnot, or just pay, I think, a tiny bit more for not being a paid member or whatever. But either way, it comes out to you're saving time and you're saving a lot more money. So for entrepreneurs, for solopreneurs, for people with busy lives, I highly recommend Instacart. And even if you're somebody that's not making a ton of money, you can still afford it. Like I said, it's not going to set you back like some other expensive monthly subscriptions out there or whatnot. It's a very, very affordable service. I think you pay like $100 a year or something for free delivery, as long as you're over $30, which that's not hard to do with groceries. So I highly recommend Instacart. You can check out the link below to sign up for your free account. So hopefully you got some value out of this video. If you're considering Instacart, I highly encourage you to create an account, and I promise once you get that first delivery of groceries, you're probably never going to want to go back to the grocery store and get groceries for yourself again. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Again, this is Greg Jeffries, and thanks so much.